Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, for those who are new, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, please. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button so you know when I upload a new video. For those who are returning back to my channel, welcome back. Please do me a favor, hit that like button. And if you haven't, hit the notification button as well. So y'all see the title. Nate is officially crazy. Like, he been crazy, but this one confirms, like, any means necessary. He is crazy. Like, I wish I knew how to put like clips of the show on here. I've been trying to do it like regular, like on StreamYard, but I've been getting copyrighted. So it's like at this point I might as well just talk about what happened in what's this, episode 6 of Euphoria season 2. It was crazy. I feel bad for Maddy. Maddy found out in the last episode that her best friend Cassie has been messing with her ex-boyfriend Nate Jacobs. So she's going through that feeling, and she still has the tape until later on in the episode. I should put, this is a spoiler, y'all. This is a spoiler. So if you haven't watched Euphoria yet, or you just want to come here just to get the review, then cool. But there's other reviews and people that are talking about it, so you can see what's going on, with their channels and stuff like that. But I love everybody that's posting it about it, like, in people's perception of what they think was going on and their opinions and things like that. I love the interaction about it. The hardest scenes to watch was Rue, that's played by Zendaya. She's going through withdrawals and still trying to recover and detox from, drug use. And it's a really a lot. Like, she was struggling to open up like this Jolly Rancher, and her mom is just watching her daughter like basically suffer. Like, oh my god, like, my daughter's going through it. Gia, her sister, also, she needs attention as well, emotionally and mentally, and in this episode it shows how Rue was really going through it a lot emotionally, especially when it came to, her realizing the pain and hurt that she caused people, not just by only her actions, but also her words. So she called Ali and apologized to what she said to Ali. And I like how Ali was just silent and just let her talk. And then he said he forgives her. So forgiveness is a very important thing. And it's very peaceful. So I know that all too well about forgiving, because it's also hard for people to forgive themselves, but you also have to forgive yourself and also have to learn how to forgive others, right? So this episode was very interesting. But Nate, y'all, who Kat was getting on my nerves. I understand what she's going through, her situation. A lot of people think like the director don't know, the writers or whatever don't know what to do with her character, but I think I understand where her character is going. So I don't know if any these 2 other episodes is going to really show her development in character, or we probably going to have to wait till next season. Probably next season. What happened to the boy McKay? Why they do McKay like that? So you telling me McKay was only in what, 1 episode? Was it 1 episode or 2 episodes? Okay, episode 1 and the beginning of episode 2, when Nate got punched in the face by Fesco. Like, that's the only time we saw McKay. That's messed up. And I was saying to myself, like, where are all the black actors, like, besides Zendaya, because Zendaya is biracial. But I'm like, okay, is this young girl who's like the show director? She has a nice, pleasant voice, and she talks like this, like, very sweet. Like, she sounds so cute. But that's the only person I see. I need to. Who's the lady that does their hair on this show? Cambilla, I forgot her name, but she's a black woman who does a lot of their hairs on the show. Can you give Sam some tips? Like, he need to put some beautiful women on there, such as myself, maybe, or like, we need representation. Need more black people on the show. Besides Nika King, who plays Rue, Zendaya's mom on the show. Besides Gia, I want to see a little bit more in there. I want to know. I just want to see a little. Maybe I'm looking for. I don't know. I'm looking for almost like a Viola Davis type young vibe, like a new artist coming in with the vibe of, I don't know. So that's what I've been thinking about lately. I'm like, what's going on here? I don't know. I need to sign up on backstage and I was about to say Backpage. Oh Lord. I never used to be on Backpage, y'all. Don't I've heard about it, but I never don't quote me on that. Backstage is where, you can get like information for auditions and shows and things like that. If you get chosen, cool. You can be an extra. You can do a major role, a supporting role, so things like that. It could be a non-union work or a union work. I'm gonna have to get up on there because I'm like, where's the representation? Like, look how gorgeous we are. Like, where's it at? I ain't talking about no hood ass show either. And we need to be more, it's getting there, but to me, it's not there enough. All right. Riri, you might as well come out with a show then, since your makeup line and all that and your brands are more exclusive for everyone. I think she could do it. She could be another 50 when it comes to the acting thing. You never know. Producer, we don't know. What else? It was just crazy. Like, the show is like, I can't wait to see the next episode. The next episode, I guess, is going to be about Lexi doing her play in the school, but I guess they find out that the play is actually about all the drama each friend went through. So more is going to be exposed. We don't know. I feel like during the next episode of Lexi's play is going to expose something that us, the viewers, don't even know. So I feel like it's going to be one of those, like putting the pieces together. And even like they're finding out as in like Maddy, Rue, Nate, like all of them is in the audience just sitting watching the play, just like we're the audience watching the play, if y'all get it. And I feel like they don't go back and forth between the say okay, the actor who plays Jacob for the play or the actor who plays Maddy for that play. I feel like it's going to go back and forth and show us. Like, I feel like it's going to be cool. Somebody said that the next episode was not going to be all that. It's giving Glee vibes. I don't know. I hope not. I think this is going to be a little more interesting. It's going to, I don't know what you call it when they go in between characters like they've been doing, but I feel like they're going to do it with the so-called people that's in the play, so we're going to find out something new, just like the rest of them are going to find out something new about each other, I guess. So that's my predictions for the next episode. The ending of episode 6 was sad. Rue mom was crying because she was speaking to someone from inpatient, and I guess due to either Rue's already being detoxed, I don't know what was the issue of why they denied her. Like, my experience, like volunteering and stuff like that, I know sometimes like if something with insurance is not going good, or if they already paid a lot for like inpatient, because Rue been to inpatient before in like the beginning of season 1 and all that time, and she was there saying that she was getting clean and getting sober. She never was. She was still using. So sometimes it could be like, okay, is this person really want to get clean? I don't know. Or they feel like if the person is already detoxed, they don't really need it. I don't know what's the situation with that, but it was hard and it hurt to hear her cry, like, please, my daughter's gonna kill herself. My daughter's gonna hurt herself. Like, she was really, really, really tearing down because we all know Rue has a horrible, horrible addiction that is like it's going to be very, very hard for her to get clean without having that support. Like, it seems like Rue liked to be in a hospital or being monitored. I don't know what it is, but it's giving institutionalized like type mentality. There's some people that love to be in hospital settings. Like, there's some people that love to stay locked up in prison. Like, sometimes I've heard people that like come out of prison, they be like, yo, they'd rather go back because it was easier than it is living out here. And that's the institutionalized mind. And it's the same for people who's been inside hospitals for a long time due to like they mental health, their mental state, or and things like that. If they been living in like a behavioral center for a couple of years, and once they come out, they're like, look, I want to go back in there. Institutionalism, like for real, that's what's going on. Cassie, Cassie is going through abandonment. That's a sign of abandonment and attachment. So her abandonment is rooted from her father leaving her and her family when she was young. And remember, her father is a drug abuser also. um he's suffering from addiction, and then the mom, she's you can see the mom is also has a substance abuse issue, which is alcohol. So she's drinking up wine every day, all day, like like every episode, like you see the mom just looks disheveled. And but you know what I can respect about the mom? The mom is wise, like she's observant, and she knows what's going on, like mentally and emotionally with her children, like she knows. um, so Cassie is going through that. So being that her father left, every guy that she tries to get with, this is why she wears her heart on her sleeve. Like she tries to I don't know, it seems like she's attracted to men who have issues too, mentally or whatever. Um and if the dude like does this whole, you see how Nate is like in and out, in and out. That's almost like her father. So it's like any dude that she meets, she's gonna try to have that. This is something, I'm not gonna lie, I see myself in Cassie when I was younger, because when I was 16, I tried to reach out to my father. I was adopted. I was in foster care when I was young, like 2 years old or whatever. And then I got adopted at 10 years old. And I do remember my father from when I was 3, 4, 5 years old. But once we got adopted, we lost contact with my birth mom and my birth father. And then I heard that my birth mom passed away when I was like 16. That was in 2007. And what happened? Was I 16 or 15? I don't remember. One of the two. I was a teenager when I found out that my birth mom passed away. And then around that time, I got in touch with, with my older siblings, because my mom had 9 of us. So we was in contact. Me and my twin was in contact with my older siblings again. So we started hanging out with my older sisters and stuff like that, and ran into my father's friend. And then I said, hi, I'm one of the twins or whatever. And he was like, oh, I haven't seen you since you was a little girl. And I was like, cool. But my thing is, I was so anxious because I was like, yeah, wait, I can't wait to see my father again. I'm a teenager now. I can't wait to hear from him or see him, basically see him. And then he was like, yeah, your father was just here like a couple of weeks ago in New York City, because my father lived down south. So he was like, yeah, your father was here a couple of weeks ago in New York City. When I see him again, I'm going to tell him, his daughters is asking for him. So I was like, cool, great, So I see this man again months later. And I was like, hey, did you get a chance to see my father? And it looked like he was disappointed, like he didn't want to tell me. And then he just told me, like, yeah, he said he's not ready yet. He's not ready. That right there crushed the shit out of me. And I'm like, I don't get it. So at this time, like, what was going on? And then I guess, because my father, I guess he's still going through it mentally, of us being put into the system. And he still, I guess he felt like he wasn't adequate enough to be there. He doesn't have nothing to offer, like shit like that. And I'm like, as a teenager, you just want your father to be there. Like, you don't even expect him. Like me, I'm so used to not having a male, like a positive male figure around in my life. It was always women. So it was like, I just needed my father to be there to give me at least a father advice. And I feel like around that time I was still a virgin. So he would have really been a good help in my life if he decided to let me just be there for my daughters and just call them or whatever. He took a while to even open up to that. So that disappointed me when I heard that. So that was like a sense of abandonment, which I already kind of felt when I was young. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, because I'm like, okay, there's a reason why we got adopted. And me not really knowing the reason, I couldn't really get upset with the mentality of, okay, I'm just not wanted, or my parents don't want us. Because me being around my mom and my father when I was like 3, 4 years old, I have memories of that. And memories of my father was very, very beautiful. It was nothing negative with him. My mom, she was more, I could tell my mom was going through things, but I knew at that time my mom did love us. So when I was around them, I never felt like I wasn't being loved, you know? So to hear that when I was 16, that he doesn't want to see his daughters because he's not ready, and that was a shutdown. Like, it broke my heart. And that was like, to me, that was like basically my first heartbreak was from my own father. When it came to a man. So, besides my adopted brother, which I have another video, y'all can go look it up in my videos. I did a video on my adoptive brother molesting me when I was what 14, 15 years old. I was very young, so like he touched me and stuff like that. And I did a video on that, so y'all can go see that. So that was the first, like, what the fuck. And then my father doing that, it was like whew, I need some water, y'all. I'm running my mouth. But happy Valentine's Day, by the way, y'all. I didn't get to say that. I'm bugging. I'm bugging. Obviously, went through a breakup, so I'm not really in the Valentine's Day mood like that. So even though I'm trying to dress up to be festive, this is the outfit I wore on my birthday, y'all. I was like, let me wear it in this video because it's giving a little bit of pinkish, a little bit of bluish, a little bit of. It looks like my little hearts I got going on right here. So, but yeah. Back to the topic of the video, the abandonment Cassie thing, I understand. So it was like me being a teenager, it was like I was trying to look for love and dudes, like realizing like maybe because I'm missing that love from my father. And if I had my father in my life, that's why fathers always have to be in their children's life, especially the daughters. Of course, the sons, but I feel like the daughters need that like guidance of like how should I be treated by a man? Like, I've never got that. I had to learn on my own. I had to go through a lot of heartbreak and trauma. And now, me being 31 years old, I know what to tolerate and what not to tolerate. And now being some people be like, "Oh, you 31 years old, you still don't got no kids, you still not married." Pipe down. According to my birth chart, my Capricorn is in Saturn, so I thought I was late, but it's actually in my birth chart why I'm not married now. So I might get married in my mid-30s or early 40s, but in my birth chart, I'm happy that I read it. It did say that it's not best for those who have Capricorn in Saturn to get married in their 20s, and I almost was thinking about doing that, like with someone just so they become a citizen. But I still was in a relationship with this person, but something told me don't do it. Like, this is just not worth it. This is not the one. And I'm always like, I feel like I still didn't meet that one yet. I don't know why, because I feel like it's supposed to click and nothing's supposed to be like incompatibility. Like, if it's incompatible, I feel like it's just not it, you know? And they be like, opposites do attract. Hey, maybe when it comes to looks, but I feel like the soul has to be similar. Like, I have to feel like when I meet someone, like, oh, yo, I met you before, either in my past life, like we just click, and I haven't met that person yet that I feel like we just click. Like, I thought I did. I'm always thought I did, but hey, not yet. And plus, I gotta get out of my comfort zone and meet people elsewhere. Um, I do prefer dating out my race now. Like, be open to that. Like, I have to, because there's not a lot of black men out here. Can you not chew on my thing? You're crazy. Because what? I'm doing a video, muffin girl. Yes, I did that. Yeah, but yes, I understand what Cassie's going through. She's going through abandonment problems, abandonment issues. So yeah. Stop. Stop. This girl. get your bowl. Don't be chewing up on my light. Okay. So who else I want to talk about? I feel bad for Ethan because Kat gonna lie about talking about she's sick and shit like that. Just say you don't want to be with the dude. It's not working out. You're not feeling it. Time to move on. Like, I know, you don't want to break somebody's heart, but why lie? That's the worst feeling because they usually say like when a person breaks up with someone, which I know I just went through it. It's been on their mind for a while, so it was like we've already went through the grief of it, like and the grief of just even thinking about it hurts. And it's like even though you do mention it, sometimes you question like, is this the right decision? But hey, stop chewing. You want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Since you bothering me, say hi. Mwah. Say hi. Look. All right, girl, go. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just know that Nate is crazy. I'm gonna play the scene where he got crazy on Maddy, but I don't want to get a copywritten strike. I really don't. I'm sick of them doing this to me, so I probably won't play it. But for those who did watch the episode, look, dude was just chilling in her room with in his hand, with the pow pow in his hand, and acting like he was doing Russian roulette with that shit. To mention, it was really no bullet in the thing. He just made sure that he wanted to scare her so she can give him back the disc. He just want that disc back, like. So he's like, look, I'm gonna have to scare her, like. But after that, there's definitely, I don't know if they could ever be together again after that, because that's traumatizing. Like, Nate is not a mentally he's not well. He really isn't. He's been mentally done since he saw his father's DVD, all them little things that his father did. Yeah. So the mom even bringing that up, I think the mom knows. She's just one of those mothers that act like she don't know. That's what I think. That's my opinion. Who else I'm forgetting? Jules, they wasn't too much in Jules in this episode because Rue was like F them, Jules and Elliot. So she was like F them. They back to Maddy. What else? I'm trying to see if I'm missing something. Ali was a breath of fresh air. I like how he came over, helped cook, and he already knew like, Rue, you just going through withdrawal and detox. Goodbye with your stinky butt, and your mama could go too with her stinky butt because y'all just been up stinking to make sure she good. Like, it was a nice sense of humor in that. I had to laugh. Like when he said it looked like a cat coughed you up, like coughed you out or whatever. Like that took me out. I was like, I love it when Ali just comes in and just be that comedian of the show. Like he is so funny, and I love his relationship on the show with Gia. He might be the new father figure. I don't know. Who mom gonna probably get with that? You never know. But I wonder where the next season is gonna go. I hope there's a next season. Most likely it will. This season, I really believe Zendaya is gonna win another Emmy award because to act like a crackhead and just be bugging out and going through withdrawals and going through like really like channeling. I was about to say embedding, but similar. Really channeling that energy of pain, and that's a lot to go through as an actress and actors in general. Like they don't like y'all don't understand. Like when you act, it's like you really taking in a character, and this is why I really believe like all of them have to go to therapy, like do something that's more fun after you do the role. Like I feel like if like an actress or actor is stressed, go to amusement park, do something, go to a resort that's gonna get your mind fresh. Some of these actors when the show Muffin stop. Some of these actors when everything is done, they don't do something to like calm them down or get out of the character or like detach themselves from the character, if y'all know what I'm saying. um I know the Sydney Sweetie, the girl that Muffin, cut it out. She threw her bowl on my chair and she's trying to get it. I know the actress that played Cassie. She says that it's easy for her to detach from her character. So I don't know. Some actors they have to do a lot to get out of that. You see what happened to what's his name? Heath Ledger from playing the Joker. Like dark roles really consume some of these actors to the point that they can't sleep. They feel like the energy is taking a toll on their personal life. Um, to the point some of them, Muffin, cut it out. Sit, 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 sit. She don't listen. Sit, sit. So come here. Relax yourself. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, some of these actors have to go on medication. And to me, I feel like medication should be the last resort. I always feel like when it comes to like any mental illness and things like that, especially for like mental illness, I feel like try to find out different coping methods to help you heal naturally. Like I feel like first work on food. Try to watch something that's more uplifting, listening to something that's more uplifting, like a frequency or hertz or whatever feels good to you that uplifts your spirit and things like that. I feel like medication should always be the last resort. Some people just want to get over it and feel like, yo, let me just take this pill and thinking like that one pill is going to help. No, it takes time for even the medication to kick in. And when you're out of medicine and you just don't keep up with that, it that's not good either, because then your body becomes dependent on that medication. Like, wait, what's going on? So yeah, but Euphoria has been an interesting show. I watched season one when sometime last year. I binge watched it and then I was like, okay, it's interesting. I couldn't wait for season two, and now season two is here. Season two has been crazy, especially the first episode when Cassie got with Nate and Rue just being Rue, and Storm Reed, the girl who played Zendaya's sister, Gia. Her acting is very superb. Like it's really good. Her, Zendaya, all those three when they're together. Nika King, who plays Zendaya's mom, Zendaya, Rue, and Storm, Gia. Like those three together, it's a very emotional scene. Every time they do something dramatic with each other, like I'll be teary eyed, I'll be crying. I'm like, oh wow, it's a lot. So I can't wait for episode 7. So until then, I guess I'll talk about that episode then. All right. So I hope everyone have a happy Valentine's Day. Don't eat too much candy. Don't eat too much chocolate. And say I love you to everyone in your family and happy Valentine's Day. I love y'all. Take care. And again, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit the like button and also hit the notification button so you know next time I upload a video. And also, what else I should say? Don't let this Monday bring you down. You know, nobody likes Mondays, but hey, look, you're alive. Be grateful. be happy and just look, take it a day at a time. If you aren't feeling so well, um, if you aren't doing so good, please look at the number below. If you're feeling like you're hopeless or you're feeling very down, just know that you're not alone. Please reach out to a friend. Please reach out to a family. I just recently reached out to family because I'm going through a lot right now myself. But I just need that uplifting words from my family, and it really helped, because usually I'm the type I keep like things bottled up to myself. I don't really talk to people much about what I'm going through at the moment. Usually I wait like weeks later or maybe a year later to talk about how I'm feeling today, which is kind of weird. Like and I don't want to go through like another panic attack. I don't wish a panic attack on no one. Like, when was my last panic attack? It was my last and my first. Like, I'm gonna say I hope that's gonna be my last. That's the worst feeling ever. I think it was last year or the year before, like when the whole lockdown thing started. I had a fucking panic attack. I never knew that shit could be real. I don't know. Like, I heard about it a lot when I was younger. Like, okay, like, you know how people blow in the bag. That bag shit don't work. Just breathe normal. Just relax and focus on your breath. And so I do that a lot more now. I listen to frequency music and stuff like that, but I don't wish that on my enemy, nothing. I don't think I have enemies though, because I don't really have friends. I don't really, but I know there's people that like don't like you and they don't even know you. Like, and sometimes they'll just watch your stuff so they can see if you're unhappy. Like, some people get off on seeing other people unhappy. That's weird. I don't like, I hate when people are hurting. Like, when somebody's crying on the train, like, I hate seeing that. Like, what was it, last year? A woman was on a train crying, and I wanted to give her a hug so bad, but because of the vid, and our mask on, 6 feet, we can't be doing that. And I felt so bad. Like, it broke my heart to see her just crying. I don't know what she was crying about, but she was crying about something, and I just wanted to hug her. I feel like compassion and empathy is what we really need, like, and love for ourselves and for everybody else out there in the world. And that's pretty much it. Let me go before I start blah 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 and won't stop. And I'll be like, right, right, boo boo. Say bye. Say bye, everybody. Bye, bye. All right, loves. See y'all later.